What's up guys, it's Daniel here. Welcome back to the channel. So this is just a quick update of the $1,400 stimulus checks and general news for Monday, February 15th. So if you're new to my channel, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. So as of today, February 15th, we have passed over 2.4 million deaths worldwide and over 497,000 deaths in the United States alone as a result of the pandemic. With over 109 million people worldwide having tested positive, over 28.2 million of them have been from the United States. And in the last 24 hours, the United States recorded 94,484 new cases. On Sunday, Dr. Anthony Fauci said that a stimulus bill needs to be passed in order for schools to safely reopen. While speaking on ABC's This Week, he said, "It's the first time that it's been put down in a document based on scientific observations and data over the last several months to a year, both in the United States and elsewhere. Part of that is to indicate and to suggest strongly that a preference be given to teachers to get vaccinated." When asked by the host George Stephanopoulos if schools had the proper resources available to abide by the new CDC guidelines, Fauci said, "I think the schools really do need more resources, and that's the reason why the National Relief Act that we're talking about getting passed. We need that. The schools need more resources." He continued with, "I think it can be done. I mean, obviously it's not a perfect situation, but it's really important to get the children back to school in a safest way as possible. Safe for the children, but also safe for the teachers and the other educators." Then Fauci was asked by host Stephanopoulos about the data regarding the South African variant of COVID, and Fauci replied, "We do know that it evades the protection from some of the monoclonal antibodies, and it diminishes somewhat the capability and the effectiveness of the vaccine to block it. It doesn't eliminate it, but it diminishes it by a multiple fold. There's still some cushion left so that the vaccine does provide some protection against it." On Saturday, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi dug into Senate Republicans who chose not to stand up to former President Donald Trump by finding him guilty in the impeachment trial. She said, "What we saw in that Senate today was a cowardly group of Republicans who apparently have no options because they were afraid to defend their job, respect the institution in which they serve." The Senate acquitted Trump once again in his second impeachment trial with a vote of 57 to 43. Pelosi then said that Mitch McConnell gave a very disingenuous speech. This is after McConnell said that Trump had disgraceful dereliction of duty, but then ultimately found him not guilty. Pelosi then talked about a vote to censure Trump, which was an idea that was offered by some bipartisan senators as an alternative to impeachment. She said, "Censure is a slap in the face of the Constitution. It lets everybody off the hook. All these cowardly senators who couldn't face up to what the president did and what was at stake for our country are now going to have the chance to give a little slap on the wrist. We censure people for using stationery for the wrong purpose. We don't censure people for inciting insurrection that kills people in the Capitol." The US has agreed to purchase an extra 200 million doses of the COVID vaccine from Pfizer and Moderna. This will bring the total orders from these two companies to 600 million doses. The president said on Friday that both the companies have stepped up their delivery times and they expect to deliver 100 million doses 1 month earlier than expected. He continued saying that the administration had now secured enough doses from both Moderna and Pfizer-BioNTech to inoculate every American by the end of July. According to the Department of Health and Human Services, the US paid $3.65 billion for the extra doses from Pfizer and Moderna. Talking about the scale and effort needed to carry out the vaccination rollout, President Biden said, "My predecessor, to be very blunt about it, did not do his job in getting ready for the massive challenge of vaccinating hundreds of millions of Americans." So that's just a quick update of what's going on at the moment, and I will keep you updated of any breaking news that comes out as soon as possible. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions at all, please leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, make sure to click the link below to get your 2 free stocks from WeBull, valued at up to $1,600 when you open an account and deposit $100. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe.